Welcome everyone, Costin here with Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires. With the Dwarves, the regular Dwarves, not the Chaos Dwarves. With a bunch of mods to make them better. The main mods that I am using for this particular video are the Unforgotten Dwarfs mod, as well as the Craftable Casualty Replenishment mod that really helps the Dwarves out because their casualty replenishment is so poor. I'm also using the public order penalty removal, so this is legendary, but I'm removing the public order penalty because it's genuinely annoying, especially as the dwarves, because it really affects their already abysmal growth in a very major way. And then on top of that, I have a couple of other things as well, like the Warbrand Upgrade mod, a couple of other things as well. Autoresolve Redone is another great mod that I'm actually using. Well, I'm just seeing how it's actually going to play out. And now I kind of find myself in a pickle over here with the red eye greenskins because, well, I cornered them over here in Grand Peak, but they've got an army in the settlement. It's just goblins, thankfully. But they've got an army in the settlement. They've got two other armies outside of the settlement, so I'm going to have to deal with all of this with an army of slayers. Now, it's pretty much just goblins with the exception of the garrison units, which has trolls as well. But let's see how we do. Now, so far I've out-resolved every battle, and I also have a non-aggression pact with Vlad. I'm going to go against Zuffbar after this particular situation. Now, here's what the Unforgotten Dwarf mod does. It changes the skill lines for various lords and legendary lords in the game. Not in a major way, but it just adds to it. So, for instance, the Slayer, Ungrim gets a bunch of Slayer benefits. I'll cover that, though, once I win this particular battle. Okay, so we got some Dwarf Warriors. Now I'm going to use Ungrim to soak some of the shots over here, because this is what tends to happen, is if you position a lord, ahead of the rest of the army, so for instance, if I put these grudge throwers here, and then I position Ungrim in front of everything, the tower here is actually just going to shoot. Ungrim. I also want to get this lord to spawn over here. This is the best location to attack from. Okay, so that tower over there is... Alright, that tower over there is shooting at Ungrim. He's going to take a bit of damage, but it's not going to be too substantial. But then I move him out of range, so that's actually going to hurt quite a bit if I don't keep him in range. And you just got to keep moving over here. Alright, 40 seconds. Let's see if we can take down that tower in 40 seconds. Okay. And now we are going to smash down that wall right there. And I'm going to move Ungrim over here. Right, units incoming. I'm also going to disable guard mode on all of these units. So, a bunch of goblins came in, a bunch of goblins are going to die over here. Or they will be forced to withdraw. Right, Ungrim himself is going to go for the Lord over there. Okay, the gate, the wall here should be taken out. I'm going to, oh, wrong button. And that is a hero that we're just gonna kill over there. Certainly can do quite a bit of damage. But to be honest, he's actually the worst duelist of all of them, because... Alright, let's kill that one. So I'm just gonna stop shooting over here. The tower... They might take the wall. Yep, they're gonna take the wall. Alright, so that wall has been eliminated. They've taken a lot of damage as a result of that. And now we get to deal with all of this. So let's attack the gate. Thankfully, it's only Chaos Dwarf gates that are... or Chaos Dwarf towers that are effective in such a... that caused the bug. There was a patch today to improve performance of the game, but I don't think it did anything for, like, you know, the other issues that the game does have. So, okay, we're gonna deal with those goblin archers. Let's get the troll hammer torpedoes. I don't really care about the health of the troll hammer torpedoes. The interest right here in this particular army is to keep the slayers intact. I mean, obviously I do care about a lot of other units. Let's try and take those guys out. Okay. Right, so the tower there has been eliminated. Let's start throwing there. I'm using a mod that removes defensive supplies. So the buildable slots are still there, but it removes the ability of the defender of building any kind of like towers and all that. Honestly, if there was a mod that allowed you to just remove the barricades and keep the ability of building towers, that would be great. But I really hate the barricades, especially when they're like constantly rebuilding. Like if it was just like, you know, some barricades initially that would block off certain parts of the street and all that, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. But that's not what we get. Okay. So we're gonna send a bunch of slayers over here. Alright, gate is gone. And let's attack through here and get those orc archer boys. And also try and kill these guys right here. Alright. Now these guys are gonna go assault the walls, and we're just gonna throw a massive blob of infantry right here. Right, the troll hammer torpedoes have done their thing. Alright, reposition there. And wait for the defenders to react, because we obviously... keep in mind there's still this entire army over here. Okay, that is not good. My artillery may take a bit of damage, but that's fine. Alright, there's some trolls there. Pursue. They're gonna start collapsing. Get the quarrelers into a position here. And get Ungrim and the runesmith where the fighting is thickest. They're running away quite far. Now my goal here is to take the victory point. You know, sieges are much more pleasant when you're not constantly harassed by towers, because you know those towers are going to do damage. They're kind of always in a rush to take them out as quickly as possible. Okay. So they've fled there. And they're fleeing here. Alright, more units over there.
Stop us! Move to attack! We demand blood! We demand blood! Attack the orcs! Attack! Axes out! That'll do! Hey! Vengeance! Iron drakes! On my oath, they die! Warriors! Move! Thunderers! Kazuk! Bring the axe! The clans unite!
Alright, that is gonna be destroyed right there. And I'm just gonna pull these guys back a bit so that the quarrelers over here can deal some damage to them. Alright. Trying to chase those guys down is not gonna end well, is it? But let's give them a speed bonus so they can do it better. Alright, they're gonna wipe them out. Skirmisher Cav at its damn finest. Oh, let's get Ungrim into the duel with the Orc War Boss, because he will win. He's a pretty solid enough melee fighter, but he's just not the best of it. That's just simply his situation. Okay, let's try and get these guys. I do have a unit here which has taken a lot of damage. I'm just gonna keep them in reserve. Where are you, Ungrim? That's the garrison leader there. Let's open the gate. You got nowhere to run, boys. Your game is over. The game's up. Okay, Ungrim. Oh, these guys are just being hammered. And just pull these guys back, send some healthy slayers into the fray. And we're gonna use this, but pull these guys back a bit. Boom. Alright, the wolves are not dead. Our boys.
The clans unite! Kill them! Let the vengeance begin! The action go.
Let's see who prevails. Maybe Ungrim's dueling ability is greatly overstated. It actually is. That's not a joke, by the way. Okay, pull these guys back. All of them. Or boys. Okay, finally. Close victory.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Alright, so I'm gonna sack it. The reason I'm sacking it is for...
Yes, my oath is intact. My axe thirsts for war. I grow restless. Onward. Forwards. Fray I made with Grimnir.
Okay. So not great, but I have reduced it to 1 level. And now I can get Doom Seekers. It would have just been a major shame if I had passed on so much over there. Now let's get that priest. Should be in runes, just can't see it. There we go. So I've gotten a lot of replenishment there. For him, we get more in Rune of Wrath and Ruin. So both these guys are finished.
Slayer King. It is time. Beards and belts. It is time.
At this point, I think I'm just gonna... Well, I don't really need to save a lot of points, so I'm just gonna honor Grimnir. And for him, I am going to get...
Very well.
Okay. The concern I obviously have is the fact that...
To war. Sigma's ready. Welcome.
Okay.
Onward. Darkness. Yes.
Let's see what I can do over here.
Talk. Only then will I decide if we dine on dwarf.
All right.
What?
An ad.
Well, Zuffbar would be my next target.
To die in battle.
But I may also want to deal with Skarsnik, which is obviously a concern. But if I can eliminate Zuffbar before Vlad decides to take it out, that would obviously give me a pretty strong campaign situation. Alternatively... Alright, so I'm guessing Zuffbar eliminated the Red Eye.
A quest has been...
Okay.
I grow restless. Come then,
They're still not at war with anyone.
It is... Yes. Ha ha! Greetings, honorable ally. Aye. All right.
Alright, he's at war with Skarsnik. Oh, I should just get rid of this, actually.
Summon me if you dare.
Although, first and foremost, I'm not going to build this until I fight that quest battle. What is the border over here?
I'm not gonna die standing
There's
here.
the border. Gotta love that better Autoresolve, don't you? And that's the money I need in order to keep going.
The Slayer in me seeks death. What is... Who called?
Now, defeating Zuffbar is not gonna be an easy one.
Slayer King.
Gonna get that to improve. Okay, Ruin of Hearth and Home. I could decide to go after Skarsnik first. And let's just get some points in Tactician. Alright, over here we're gonna get a couple of benefits. I could bide my time.
To die in battle.
And never mind. Oh, I'll take that. Fine. Azhag, you win that round. I'm not gonna be able to defeat Azhag in a fight right now. Not when I'm so far away from him. I think I'm gonna go for Oakenhammer. Skarsnik may decide to show up, but he's gonna have to deal with Forgrim first. Alright.
Be sure to put your oath gold to good
Now,
use.
they're not at war with anyone.
The forge allows you to craft unique and powerful equipment or mighty runes to bestow upon your most favored warriors.
Okay. Can he...
My axe thirsts for war. My vows will be satisfied with this. Drink!
Wetsuit unoccupied.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
That is a bit of a weird one, I gotta admit. Okay, so we got 1 unit of regular slayers.
Yes.
But my army is mostly at full strength.
It is time.
So,
Anat.
and gonna get Ward Breaker. And gonna improve that even further. And we're also gonna get some income benefits over here.
Moving. Let us begin.
Okay, so we're just gonna recruit some quarrelers.
No.
He's not
Shame my clan.
gonna be able to just march on Zuffbar from that location. Now I know I have a grudge against Manfred, but I really don't want to deal with that right now. Imagine fighting battles in the campaign for Autoresolve and now losing your half your freaking army just because you attacked a settlement garrison. Maybe that's the solution. Seems the AI is doing pretty well for itself as well. Alright. I'm gonna need to save Ungrim. Oh gosh. Like, holy shit. What are you doing, Zuffbar? What the heck is that?
The slayer in me seeks death.
That's a bit extreme, don't you think? 2 full stacks of units. Okay.
The axe of Dargo demands blood.
Pretty damn extreme, isn't it?
What? All right. To war! Welcome, kin. How may the High King serve thee? I agree.
Sigma's... Yes. Do not waste... Very well.
Ready.
Alright, so if they decide to march here. And look, if I eliminate Zuffbar, I might have a solution to the Vlad problem in this campaign. The Vlad problem being the obvious issue. But damn, 2 armies of dwarves. Slayers are good in melee. They're actually, funnily enough, Slayers are mostly shit, but they're good at one thing. Yeah, I'll take it. They're good at one damn thing in their entire existence. That isn't a problem, really. It will put some cast corruption, but I can tackle that. Let's get more growth. And not gonna get more growth right now. There.
You.
So, all right. Yes. Approach
Okay,
and
we're
make
gonna
your
go
offer.
to these guys and declare war.
To my assent. So be it. Sit.
Aye. I grow restless. Thank them.
The best Dwarf Campaign Experience. Beating up other dwarves. Isn't that the wonder? Isn't that what you want to see?
Drink them. Attack them. I will not disgrace my ancestors. Time for take me for a wazzock. Attack! My command is attack!
Okay. Now I have two choices over here. One, I can lure them into attacking me, and yeah, this is probably for the best if I fight in a corner. See, usually the downside of fighting in a corner is that when your units start breaking, they will run off the battlefield. This, of course, you know, goes both ways, right? But it's less of an issue for the AI, who may be outnumbering you. But here's the thing. When you've got Slayers, you kind of don't give a crap. Because Slayers will never run. So, and this army is going to consider itself the superior. I could obviously auto-resolve this battle, that's not a problem, but... yeah, I guess using an auto-resolve mod is the best way to have the most fulfilling fucking campaign experience out there. Not sure if it's the perfect mod for it, but what it does is just basically what the auto-resolve mod does is remove all the fucking benefits that AI gets against you as a player, which don't translate well in battle. I think what the developers should do is like, okay, let's say you're playing on. Let's say you're playing on Legendary, right? Well, you know, the AI, Legendary very hard. Okay, that's fair enough. But what does the AI get on Legendary very hard? Well, it gets a bunch of benefits with respect to, like, melee defense, morale, all that. Okay, can we not have some bullshit auto-resolve benefit tacked on there and instead just give the AI better stats? I'm not sure exactly how the AI auto-resolve works when it comes to difficulty, to be clear on this. We're just gonna have to charge in over there. We got Quarrelers, but I can probably defeat them. Quarrelers with gray weapons there. Hello there. Alright, we're gonna try and flank there. Once they engage in melee there. Alright, that's too many of them in the same spot. Okay, pull these guys back. Keep in mind, I don't necessarily even need to win this battle. I just need to do a lot of damage to them. Okay, try and get these guys flank around in the meantime. These guys are gonna pull back. Alright, they're falling back there. Try and take them out here. It finally feels like playing with the damn Slayer army is actually worth it crap in this game. Though we're killing other dwarves. Just remember that. It's like, oh, Slayers are good. It's like, yeah, killing other dwarves. It's like brilliant. It is truly a remarkable achievement. Oh, that's speed finally being filled in. Okay, fall back. You guys fall back off the battlefield because they're done. Okay, let's stop these guys from firing and chase as many of these guys down as possible. So much for Zuffbar. I mean, if diplomacy was an option, I would have gone for it, but I know they're gonna get wiped out by Vlad if I ignore them. So let's get some oath gold. Gold in general. Victory. So now that I've committed a massacre against Zuffbar, okay, let's get Oakenhammer. So what I'm gonna do is claim this entire province for myself, repair this. Okay, we got some warriors. And now we get Slayer. Ooh, imagine that. Legends End as well, making the Slayers even better. I think the mod actually fixes Journey's End not working. Let's get Rune of Negation. And build this up to a higher level. Also get some artillery. Did Skarsnik declare a war against me? Little shit. Now I'm concerned about that because, well, maybe I shouldn't be too concerned about that.
It is time.
How strong is Skarsnik? I mean, keep in mind I've suffered a lot of casualties, but I'll obviously recover from them. Okay, we got a regiment renowned there ready to go. The grudge against Vlad will have to wait. Don't get me wrong, I am going to end up in a war with him. That is inevitable. But I buy myself some time here, right? That's important. Now, Forgrim may beat the crap out of Skarsnik, which wouldn't necessarily be the most ideal scenario for me, because I want Skarsenik's freaking territory. Okay, quest battle, another one.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect
Now
I
Vlad
deserve.
doesn't like me.
The sir. What?
I can't imagine why.
Onward.
Okay, so the border is there.
Aye, I'll move.
It's just a nightmare to navigate. Okay.
What? Aye, but the axe of Dargo demands blood.
Now I'm paying a very close attention. Keep in mind that if push comes to shove, I can easily go there and defend that territory. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of quarrelers over here. That's gonna be my army there. So we can get Dragon Slayers, or we can get the benefit against Warriors of Chaos. Let's get the magical attacks though.
One rag.
Strike the runes. So magical attacks are better against armor. What grudge did I pick up there? Really? So Carrick Flag, Sylvania, Silver Pinnacle. Okay. Seriously? Who the freaking heck is raiding me? Well, I guess I'll have to deal with that lovely scenario. You know, it makes sense. It would actually make a lot more sense in this campaign to have a grudge against Skarsenik of all people. Alright, Zuffbar is on its last legs. If Vlad takes Carrick Dromar, this entire plan collapses in on itself. Another grudge to raid the greenskins. How lovely. Okay, let's get some of these fellows right here. Yes, a full quarreler force. We're going on full on ahead there.
Yes.
Okay.
For Slayer Cape.
So, this army should be able to tackle that. If it's not, we got a problem. So some jackass greenskin is probably raiding my territories from here, right? But I'll see them coming. I mean, I can probably see it reflected here, right? So it's like, yeah, we got a raiding force there. Yep. As expected, a full greenskin army approaches. I'll just use the underway over there. They might besiege Grand Peak. Now, ideally, I would not turn Ungrim around. Let's just leave it unoccupied. Get that bit of replenishment, get growth. Oh, that's a freaking wah. Oh shit.
I speak with the wisdom of dragons.
That ain't great.
We make
Yes.
I would have loved to have gained the caravan, sure.
All right.
Okay. I'm just not gonna get involved in that affair.
grudges will be settled.
Okay, over here, get some of that
Amarag,
juicy recruitment, and we got a rune there.
Anat. To war.
I might live to regret declaring war on Skarsnik. Huh. Well, depends on what army he has. Oh, he has a nastysculkers, lovely. Well, the reason I'd probably live to regret doing it is because now I might lose the Fallen King mountain and the entire army that I just built there. But we will see. There are certainly a lot of trolls, absolutely. We can stop control of a large army, no problem, because obviously this is going to benefit me.
For the Karas Anchor! It is a reckoning! Strike out! Quarrelers! Down! Off we go! For the High King! Dwarf warriors! Azhag! Vengeance! Blow through! Fire on the foe! Hit your targets well! Fire on the foe! Well done! March to the throne! Obey me! Raged firepower ready! Warriors! Let the vengeance begin! Get up! Die! Dwarf warriors! Warriors! Blow through! Kill 'em all! Do it! Shoot the wizards! Hunt the axe! For the High King! Shoot the wizards! Bring them down! Rage first! Rage first! Kurtis!
Nastysculkers, superb units, but they need to be used properly, which the AI doesn't. The trolls are fleeing.
As you command! Warriors! For the High King! Take them down! Warriors! For the ancestor gods! Take them down!
Right, move them around here and start shooting in their side.
Targets well! Shoot the wizards! Let the vengeance begin! Hit your targets well!
Turn these guys around to shoot there. I'll just count on these fellas right here to deal with these ones. Damn, this guy is not a joke. More trolls incoming. Try and deal with those nastysculkers there. Alright, one of my units is gone. So we're getting some regular miners. Shoot the bastard. And I'm gonna get another dwarf priest for replenishment here. He's dead. Well, that's that. Let the Wa come, and we will tackle that as well. No problem. Reposition. They're in such a messy situation. There are some Doom Divers over there. Thankfully. What are these guys gonna do even? Well, I guess we're gonna wait and figure out. Alright, one Doom Diver incoming. That might be a bit of a problem. It's pretty damn annoying, really, that I have to wait for them to get their stuff together here. Alright, he fell back. He did keep the Wa, unfortunately. But I should be able to auto-resolve the next fight. I'm also probably gonna get the third army just to get a couple more units. Though what I do really need is Gotrek and Felix in this situation. Alright, as for Ungrim, we're gonna go over here.
Follow down.
Sig. All right.
And make your proposal. My longbeards grumble, so make it quick. All right.
Get a bit of money for declaring war on Clan Vermin.
Sigma.
This. Yes.
We might have a few problems
I hope
on
we
our
can
hands.
strike some. Yes.
Talbekland is on the way out.
Wisdom of the layer.
At the door.
Grudge bearers will.
Get that priest. How's the research?
Let us settle this.
They're finished.
Summon me if you dare.
I could get a couple of miners over here if I really wanted to. Oh, well, to be honest, I can recruit some units anyway here. So let's just go for Mr. Skarsnik over here. I don't necessarily expect to win per se here, but I do want to. Let's get innovation, tactician, full plate armor, and get more High King authority. I'm also gonna pay attention to. All right, if I have anything, well, let's just get Dwarf Pride because why not? Right, so we're gonna enable the priest here. I didn't even equip it for a program. I forgot to do so. That's on me. That was a really foolish move. And my goal is to pressure Skarsnik here.
It is time. Greetings, honorable ally.
Yeah, I don't want to declare war on Tretch.
What?
The reason I don't want to declare war on Tretch is if I end up in a war with Tretch Prevendale, it's not going to be a good situation for me. Especially if I'm aiming to take down Skarsnik's capital. So how much did I weaken him? Probably not completely.
Urks, talk fast, for you are
And there's the kicker. He's gonna take Zuffbar. But Zuffbar, you know, priorities, right? He does have his own wars, though, at this point, so I may have a bit of time. Emphasis on the may. There's the Zuffbar event. Now I need to raid this for one turn. Waste of freaking time, if you ask me.
no reason for it.
Complete waste of freaking time.
All
I have.
Yes?
Master of Seers. What dost thou want? Dwarf.
No, he's at war with Draga. Good luck, Vlad.
So,
You're gonna need that one. Alright, so Ungrim seems to be in a good enough position. Oh, shit. What did I get myself into? Well, I do have an army of Barrackvar, and maybe Ungrim helps. Yeah, I'm not dealing with Varenka Hills right now. I don't want to deal with Varenka Hills at this point. Who the hell is Scarson I go war with anyway? Okay, he's at war with Karl Franz. Of all the stupid asinine things you could have done, you chose to go to war with Karl Franz. Okay.
What? Very well. This may work.
Alright, he's lost everything he had.
yes. I will listen, but my time is short. Of course.
What?
What?
Could I win that? I mean, he doesn't have an army, so let's try and do it. Oh, I'll take it. So much for the runt. That is what I would call a magnificent victory.
The Slayer in follow.
It is.
So,
It hung.
yeah.
Greetings. We may not be the Empire.
What?
So what was I doing here with Ungrim? Okay, this can give me 3% casualty replenishment. Normally I would say that's great. 10% post-battle loot. Let's go with Grimnir. Grim, you little... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. The gold mine is still worth it, yes, but damn. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Ungrim in camp stance. I'm going to try and take the World Edge Archway, and I'm going to try and trade the settlement for, like, the
My
Varenka.
Slayer oath would have me killed.
Apparently not. Okay, sure. You can have it then, Forgor. Clan Rictus. Fucking treachy. Now I'm in a bad position here because my territory is not at risk. But I kind of need to deal with Vlad, don't I? If I trade away that territory, it's not a good choice either way. It is a gold mine, after all. The thing about this is that...
I am the Slayer King.
Okay, so let's put him in camps, stance there.
Does be about this.
Tretch. Of all the miserable things that could have happened in this campaign. Fricking Tretch.
Greetings, honorable ally.
That is not worth the trade.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
So,
Do not greet me as a friend, nor are we foes.
Of course.
Fine!
Keep in mind, I still have a war declared on me by Mr. Okay, I could afford another army here.
Let us begin.
Though I would be pushing my economy to the brink.
My Slayer oath.
Follow Dowie.
Okay.
It is an honor.
can't exactly get that defensive alliance with you, can I, Forgra? I could sell the World Edge Archway to Forgrim. Who knows? Maybe Forgrim can beat the crap out of Tretch for me. That would be something, wouldn't it? Let's see what Forgrim does. So, maybe I just sack the World Edge Archway. And then GTFO more or less. I may have enough movement points to take it and then GTFO. Ooh, we got some interesting fights. Slayers versus Savage Orcs. That's not quite what I imagined when I started this campaign, I can tell you that for a certain. The world is on fire. Okay.
Fellow Dowie, it is an honor.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Okay. That should be enough to sack it and then take it over.
Onward. The clan demands war. My axe thirsts for war.
Here you go, Forgrim. Take this bloody archway and give me that damn military alliance that I need.
Ready. Speak then. The gods gave
Hello,
you autonomy,
Belagar.
did not? I will help.
He's gonna win against Arthos, so I'm not really concerned about Arthos of all things.
Welcome, Dowie. Do you bless?
Yes? Who calls?
Must butcher.
Alright, let's get that so they are not so tired anymore. Unless Tretch ambushes me, which is always a freaking possibility, isn't it? Okay. Actually I want Carcatrin. Hold on, not this. I want to cancel this. Okay, Crooked Moon. Now, my goal over here is to take the Varenka Hills. And let's see if we can. Alright, we can't. We cannot. Oh, we can do this. Oh, yes. Indeed. I'll go for that. Thank you. Trollhammer torpedoes are all well and good, but Iron Drakes are better. I think I'm gonna start recruiting an army over here. I could actually start recruiting an army here, actually. Alright, research. I would love a Rune Lord.
Time for a reckoning. Let us begin.
Okay. Let's go with Tribute. No. Let's go with Growth. And over here, we're gonna get the income. Well, someone's about to get wiped out there. Alright, so I'm gonna take Varenka Hills and then give it to Forgrim. I don't want to fight, so I don't want to fight him.
Yes?
The dragon blood. In the name of the Dragon Emperor, I bid you welcome.
Who calls?
Okay, let's see what factions we have available over here. He's at war with a lot of people.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before oath go.
Don't want to pick a fight with Scrag just yet.
Part of the
Me.
time to get out my slashes. The beard
The Ice Court. How much would he offer me? Not enough.
Fear the
He's gonna lose anyway.
Anat.
Okay, end the turn.
My kin, the throng of Cadrin welcome. Groby
Of all the things, Azhag declaring war on me is just the cherry on the cake. That means I have to divide my forces, have to throw everything. Yeah, you wonder why Ungrim's campaign is absolute ass? You got the explanation right here. No other one is needed.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Don't call allies against beastmen, because there's a tendency for the AI to refuse to join these kind of wars. Okay.
I am the Slayer King.
So I suppose the only choice I have here is to march north as quickly as possible to try and stop the never-ending tide of Azhag. Although, it might be a better idea to keep him over here.
Yes, for Slayer King.
Okay, so he's gonna stay there.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Over here, for Ungrim, we're gonna get full-on armor.
Onward.
We're gonna get the Rune of Grimnir. We're gonna level this up to a higher level.
For the wisdom of the land.
On thy knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
So,
May Draika take you. That's my genuine hope at this point. It's like, oh, you picked a fight with Draika. Congratulations, Vlad. You just committed suicide, as far as I see it. But I'm gonna have to march multiple armies over here. We may save Barakvar. It depends on what. It's kind of hard one to tell, really. But I kind of think I want to leave Forgrim to deal with this situation. Like, if he takes Varenka Hills right now, I'm just going to go for Akendorf and deal with that, and then march north. Scrag will lose. Yeah, as expected. That is a lot. But Forgrim's gonna smash the crap out of Warzak right there. I can't worry about Karakazul. It would be nice to get Cazador, sure, but it just isn't my concern. Scabby Eye are getting smashed. Oh, the Midland got wiped out. Who could have thunk?
What?
Okay.
My axe thirsts for war. Forwards.
We're gonna need more troops. And I'm also gonna get the Fane here. This was a waste of massive time, but
The Slayer throng moves.
I can give Everland that territory.
I am Beligar, true king of the Eight Peaks.
what?
Wait,
Yes?
what?
Welcome, ancient. Who calls?
That is a bit bizarre, I gotta tell you.
Is the defense of Cathay. The storm.
What? So,
They get wiped out, but they don't.
Deliver your missive and then get from.
indeed, the Empire, by Sigma's will, come in peace. Empire's blessings. Yes?
It hung?
The Queen of Tides!
Really bizarre situation. Okay, so there's an army there. Okay, this settlement will not necessarily grow very quickly, but it's also not going to rebel that easily. The goal I have for Ungrim's army over here is take Akendorf, hold it for a turn, sell it to Everheim, use the underway, and then hit Sylvania in the side as hard as possible. Now that does mean Oakenhammer is going to be vulnerable, but I feel I can tackle that situation. Yeah, we're running around. This is not the way you should play a campaign, but unfortunately it's how things are going to go for me. I would rather be in Forgrim's shoes, and I'll explain why. Because this is a lot worse to deal with usually.
My slayer
Someone
would
is...
have me
Holy
kill
shit.
you.
Okay, I'll deal with him on my own. Ah, Vlad. You never learn, do you? The problem is Vlad can defeat any army. Like, Vlad can probably solo any army I have. Except, like, the Slayer army. The one benefit of the Slayer army is they're actually good against vampires. Okay. Don't tell me he's gonna do that. Oh. Well, Forgrim can probably tackle that. I don't have the ability to.
My vows will be satisfied with this. Very well. This may
Like, I would love to deal with Scrag, but I just don't have the time right now. We got other shit to worry about. Crap. Crap. Okay, let's go here. Get some units. That should be close enough to defend the territory. But being a war of Vlad is certainly not a fun experience. Gonna get levy missile troops and get some... You know, Forgrim, I wish you could explain to me what your plan is, because it seems to me you don't really know what the freaking heck you're doing.
Come in peace. Very well.
At this particular point.
Mistress!
The Celestial College implores that I hear you. I remain unconvinced. Empire's blessings.
They are ready to swordfish!
Alright, level that up. Oh yeah, win battles against the greenskins. Joy.
Yes.
Right, so Ungrim's gonna hit over here. This army should not be enough to defeat me. And Vlad is also at war with Draika. It's like, you wanna talk about the Thunderdome? Welcome to the real Thunderdome. I'm gonna sell that I'm gonna take Southern Sylvania for myself because the gold mine makes it worth it. Now, I think Karakadrin should be able to withstand the siege. I'm more so concerned about Zuffbar, but we will find out how that plays out. In the most shocking turn of events, he's taken Oakenhammer. Surprise.
Urks, talk fast.
What do you want, Draika? Fine. We're gonna drive them out of Oakenhammer. I'm kind of worried about leaving the settlement undefended, but it's probably better if I do.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath. Not likely.
Okay, what do we have here?
The last time I killed a dwarf.
He's gone.
So, yes? The Empire. Who calls?
Greetings, stranger.
Right. What? So?
Sartosa's most... The Sea Father tasks me to destroy...
Sure, I'll take your money.
Yes. The Empire. By Sigma's will, come in peace. So,
Sterling just pissed off everyone. When Gelt decides to come for you as an Imperial faction, you're kind of fucked up, my friend.
Most wise.
Okay, that's a regiment renown.
Let us begin.
I'm gonna pause the research.
Fight. Ready axes.
That should give them... We needed that money.
For the wisdom of the layer. Time to slay oathbreakers. Bring them.
They're running away. How terrifying.
Summon me if you dare. By the grudge bearer's will.
Level this to 3.
I will not shame my clan.
Get some regiments renown here. The money problem is significant. We want to get Gotrek and Felix too. That's the sole reason I'm doing that. Otherwise I would have gotten a different structure. Okay. So imagine a lord having a special skill line for the dwarves as well. Imagine. Okay, so that's the Keepers of the Peace, unit mass melee defense, Vanguard deployment stock, speed for all units, melee attack, frenzy. Let's go with that. Okay, let's see what we got. So I might be able to drive them out here next turn. Wait, what? The F? What are you doing, Forgrim? Just leave him.
what?
Sigma.
I think at this point it's probably in my best interest to not even think too hard on
Only
it.
Sigma's god, Ulrich, can
That's
judge
gonna
it
piss
well
off
or
Gelt,
no.
but just a non-aggression pact is
So
not
be
gonna
it.
get me in
The Empire.
too much trouble.
Heed my words. The Ice Queen gives ground to no one.
Declaring war on Clan Mulder is a suicide pact, but
So,
Time is gold.
he just really fucking hates Sterling. It's like look at Gelt. It's like I hate Sterling so much. It's like even though I'm supposed to hold the southern border, it's like I'm just gonna declare war on them and them alone. Okay.
I am the Slayer King. Yes, the Slayer Cape. My axe thirsts for war. My axe
So,
That is unthinkable. Move! Time for a reckoning. Let us begin. Onward to battle. fight! Ready. Ready, axes? The clan demands war! The axe thirsts for war.
Yeah, I need that engineer. It's just gonna be used to get him. Now the army here is not really a substantial one, but the army inside the settlement, different discussion. Well, we got a full band of greenskins to deal with over here. Let's go do it. I could... Like, I could force march him and put all of the artillery in a single army. But they're gonna show up anyway, so let's just do it. Now this ain't gonna be pretty, to be sure. So the reinforcements are gonna show up there. I'm just gonna deploy over here then, with all of my units. And there's only one tower there, and I am just going to smash them to pieces. And then move this. So it's gonna take 6 minutes, but it's not really gonna be too much of a concern. All right. That's sorted out there. So now I'm gonna deal with the big guns right there. Probably gonna take some damage on the melee units, but that's not really too much of an issue. I like how he's just standing there doing nothing.
Fire!
Alright, so we got more Orc Archer boys. Tell you what, there is no value whatsoever in me hitting the gate there. He's gone. Okay, game, can you please explain the logic of what the fuck you're doing there? I doubt it will. That's a hero, so eliminate him. Probably a shaman too. Alright, here come the reinforcements, the heavy reinforcements. Alright, pull these slayers back. Just nice and easy there. The dwarf warriors can handle this situation. Not perfectly, I might add, but they can handle it at least. Break down the gate there. Giant River Trollhagga. That's what's going on there, by the way. If you are wondering about the magic bullshit that's happening there. Where is she? Trying to figure that out. Alright, there she is. Stone trolls, huh? Fire all the artillery there. Nice clump of units there, ready to be annihilated. Oh, there's the giant river trollhagga. Alright, form a nice, solid defensive wall there. And form up quarrelers there. So when they do decide to counterattack, if they decide to counterattack, they're gonna get smacked in the face. Oh, shit. Alright, let's send the giant slayers after the stone trolls. You gotta love how bad the AI is. Honestly, the best siege tactic that I could adopt in most situations is just trying to rush you. Not even a joke. It's like, especially in a situation like this. And maybe they don't win, but like, it would certainly make the battles a lot more interesting. And they would actually inflict more casualties instead of this bullshit. It's like, oh, I'm gonna send one unit against the player. Alright. There it is. Sweet, sweet victory.
For the wisdom of Vallejo. Let us begin. My axe thirsts for war. Time for a reckoning. What?
Right, let's deal with Azhag. Most of his armies are finished. And that's what happens when you end up fighting Draika.
Welcome.
Yes? Yes. So, what? Who called?
I will set aside. So be it.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Sigma's will.
So we got a battle against Vlad right here. Though it seems Vlad's armies have been completely neutered, actually. So I'm just gonna move Ungrim closer. Like, if this was Isabella and his initial starting units, I would not do this. But it's just Vlad. Like, Vlad is always a nuisance, sure, but I have the army to tackle that. Let's see what the Silver Pinnacle ends up doing. Oh, look at him. He decided to run away. I wonder why. He might have set an ambush there.
Ironfist. Some kill.
No.
I grow restless. One rat.
Welcome, oldest friends of the Empire. Yeah. Who called?
All right. Deliver your miss.
I have.
What?
To war!
For the wisdom of the layer. Go then!
Yes, thank you.
Alright, Azhag is there. We need to strike hard.
Forwards. Ready. Summon me if you dare. The Slayer in me seeks death.
The Slayer in me seeks... Okay. Let's see what kind of agreements I can even make with anyone.
It is night. Why do the dwarves so be it?
Wait.
Celestial and
Who calls?
You have the honor of
What?
Gaze upon the glory.
So,
natural authority.
the Empire.
Born to rule.
I don't want to declare war on...
Darkness.
Fear the pirate queen!
What? So, the Empire.
Have you come to pledge me your loyalty?
Okay, that
Fulfilling
should be
vow.
enough.
Yes?
The dragon blood.
What?
And now let's do that. Do I have it what it takes to deal with Drakenhof? That is going to be the question, isn't it? A very interesting question. Well, I may not have to. I could probably attack the army out there. Though it would be beneficial to directly attack Drakenhof and do some damage, of course, with ranged. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait.
Time for a reckoning.
Onward.
Let us settle this.
That's gonna remove a grudge.
To war. On to glory for the ancestors.
know that I expect.
Wind Shaper.
The clan demands war.
Alright, loot it and occupy it and build a gold mine.
It is time.
We're gonna set a nice ambush over there.
My axe thirsts for
Over
war.
here, I don't have missile resistance. What I need is, let's get hard to hit
Summon me
and
if
get
you
tactician.
dare.
Honestly, what I need is barracks.
Such insolence.
I'd wither first.
The garrison of Drakenhof is substantial.
Yes, my oath is intact.
Oh, okay, sure. Absolutely.
I will not.
Ready.
Well, Vlad is eliminated. Weird that that removes the gold mine, though.
Greetings from Sigma.
Who calls?
Child.
Really bizarre.
Aye. Dowie from another hold arrive. To war!
Okay, well, that's it for a moment. That was the Dwarves modded. A much better experience, I gotta tell you. Like with the Autoresolve situation, with other things as well, it genuinely feels so much better to play this campaign as it is currently. Right, so the army's here. So Ungrim is gonna start heading over here to deal with the settlement here. And then come around, take northern Sylvania, which I'll probably sell to Karl Franz.
Approach us, friend.
Yeah, so Stirland
Welcome,
is
ancient
finished,
ally.
more or less. I'm not making an alliance with them.
The dwarves have
Though I
come.
could obviously get a bit of money from that. Who controls this? Probably doesn't seem like anyone.
The dwarves have come.
Let's see.
I hope they have brought a few.
Hold on, I can tell.
So, I trust our dealing.
The Empire loves me for what I've done to poor Vlad there. But yeah, Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, enable notifications. Stay tuned for more.